whoever you are, you have some really big changes to look forward to. Really big and really heavy. If you haven't if you have been experiencing a lot of heaviness in your life in general, a lot of projections, a lot of subtle and catastrophic attacks, okay, whether this is physical or spiritual, expect heavy reward if you chose to do the work and not become the energy that was sent to you. Okay, this message is going to be for a very specific person. Okay, the way the sun is shining in my window right now, I feel so connected. Something about solar power, a solar being. Okay, you emit a lot of power. You emit a lot of I don't know. I'm just seeing like a person, and I'm seeing some type of power emitting from this person, which is causing them to be very magnetic. Okay, you could be somebody that experience being stared at all the time. Okay, and you be like, man, what the fuck? What they looking at? All right. Welcome to my channel. If you don't like cuss words, if your mind is not open, if you I don't know, take offense to any little thing, maybe this ain't the channel for you, baby. I'm telling you. Because I say what I channel. I also give my own, you know what I'm saying, little take at certain things. And I just think this is my platform. We should be able to be open with each other. Why am I saying that? Okay. I also felt a little annoyed while I was saying that, but I don't think that's me. I think that is a projection. Okay, this is what I mean. Okay, you could also be somebody that feels a lot. All right, can see things coming a mile. A mile. Okay, something about a mile. Someone could walk a mile every day, or something about your energy is emitting a mile away. Okay, but I'm saying you can see things that's far ahead. All right, with this mother of coins, is definitely giving honey jar. Your energy is very sweet, intriguing. I'm hearing alarming. It's like ringing bells. You are being spoken on in rooms that you've never been in. You will never be in. But for somehow, in some way, there's some type of energetic transaction that's happening. But I'm seeing money come in. So I'm not sure if you have some sort of business here. This could be a natural business. Okay. A bob could be significant. Short hair, bangs could be significant. Okay. Something about herbal teas, what I'm hearing as well, and honey. Okay, I'm hearing manuka, or something about honey that comes from the land that you on, because the bees that where you are pollinating. Something about getting honey from where you are specifically. Okay. I'm also seeing fruits being curated in a jar. Somebody could be making jam or jelly, or I'm getting like a lot of homemade foods. Homemade pastries. I'm also feeling somebody just be in a happy place, or this is like a fantasy of yours where you want to be. But the thing about it is, it's not a fantasy, it's a reality. Okay, a reality that you have access to, because it's in your mind. It is your reality that you're trying to create. We are never outside of what we want, unless that's the way we're seeing it. Okay, I remember praying, or I don't really like to use the word praying, but I remember, I guess you can call it at the time, begging for freedom, saying that I just want to be free. Okay, but in reality, I was always that. It was just the choices I was making that made me feel caged, made me feel boxed. Okay, I'm seeing somebody look themselves in the mirror and give beautiful affirmations. All right, even though this is saying the 8 of Knives, I feel like, and I didn't even see them knives until I realized that it was an 8 of Knives. You see how that in itself was an example of what I'm trying to say? It's how you seeing it. Because I'm not in the energy of the 8 of Knives. On the outside looking in, from a person who, again, their perspective of what wealth should look like. It's totally different from, I'm trying to ground this message, okay, because I'm getting so many examples. But long story short, I'm just trying to say everything is about perspective and how you see things. Because the way you see it is the way you tell yourself, is what you tell yourself. And what you tell yourself, your cells conform into. If you telling yourself you ugly, every time you look at yourself, that's how you feel. If you telling yourself you stupid, every time you get in a position to use your brain, you're going to freeze up because your cells only know stupid. That's all they ever heard you tell yourself. The water in your body holds memory. The muscles in your body hold memory, along with the memories of your soul in itself. Okay, that's a lot going on. So of course we get in positions where we overthink or we're having anxiety, coupled with all of the stuff that's going on around us that is built to affect how we feel, how we live, how we maneuver. This is why it's always important to put yourself first, because the only way to how could you blame yourself with all the examples of what I'm going through? How could you say that your mistakes aren't worthy enough to be corrected? Or what if you told yourself that was just the first round or a chance for me? How could you blame yourself for doing something wrong your first try? Something about faith is significant as well. But whoever I'm speaking to, when I picked up this deck, it feels so heavy. Okay, I'm hearing cardstock, but I don't get heavy as in carrying a load heavy. More so, like I said, heavy rewards. And I also feel like these cards almost feels like a magnet. Okay, and I rarely use these. All right, something about Halloween could be significant, or an October birthday. Okay, you could definitely be a Scorpio watching this reading. Okay, I'm also hearing segment. Okay, that could be significant. This is the Son of Wands. You are heavily protected. I'm also hearing the Baron. Okay, I'm also hearing Haitian culture. I'm also hearing Caribbean culture. Something about deep roots. Okay, I also just heard you know not where you come from. If you're new to the channel, welcome, baby. I tend to just get right into it. All right. Shout out to all of y'all. I love and appreciate y'all so much for everything, for the engagement, for the opportunity to read your energy. Okay. For an open mind. Somebody here could have love on their mind. Yes, 10 of coins, love and money. Somebody here is also gonna marry into money, or this is something that you desire. Always remember, if you thought it, it's a possibility. Okay, somebody here, you already got money and you just want a match, but spirit is asking, what you desire is not a problem, but why you desire it. What's the root of your desire? Do you want an energetic match, or are you only focused on being matched materially? Or you could even be somebody that feel like you want something that's out of your reach. You don't feel wealthy, but you want to marry into wealth, or you want to attract wealth. You're not practicing how to feel. Why do you want that? Why do you want these materials? Are you associating that with freedom? And you got the Fool card, which talk about faith. This person got wings. Okay, I'm also getting modeling as well. Okay, I don't know why this person remind me of walking on the runway, but the Fool card, this looked like either water or air. Okay, walking on water could be significant. What are you trying to say? Okay, that's an allegory. Walking on water, being able to float through your emotions without drowning in them. I'm getting a lot of air energy as well. Okay, it's giving Aquarius. I'm hearing just do that shit. Literally. I'm hearing immensely compensated, okay? Something is your justice. Walking away was your justice. Flowers could be significant, okay? I'm also hearing chamomile. I see the moon. I'm seeing air. I see water. What reminded me of modeling was him walking, and I'm hearing Hanes. Something about modeling underwear. Someone could also be modeling lingerie, okay? I'm not even gonna lie, earlier I got the channel message that if you do OnlyFans, something is about to blow up or pop off, or I'm getting some type of endorsement. Everybody don't do OnlyFans for the same reasons. I know when we think of OnlyFans, we associate it with erotic behaviors. But I could be talking to somebody that do that too. Shit, do you, baby? I don't listen. Anything that make you feel free. You are the god of your own world. Let me tell you something. If you ever called yourself a god, or you get triggered by people associating or call themselves a god because of the way God or the way this almighty power has been projected to you, you literally tell your body what to do, how to move. You tell your energy what to do. How is that not a power? How is that not a God-like power? When you're able to command things into your reality, when you're able to command, and in general, make shit happen. Some people may call you a fool for thinking certain things. I definitely speaking to somebody who think outside of the box. This is the Two of Wands. This person is isolated on a cliff alone. That's foolish. But you're not afraid. If you fall, that was what was meant to happen. Okay? Something about this energy of just being free, but this person is on that cliff because maybe they're able to see something that other people can't see because of the fear that they have by being in that position. You can say that, you can relate that to anywhere in your life. Okay, but I'm also hearing something about details. Fishing could be significant as well. All right, listen. It's Pisces season, bitch. Happy birthday, Pisces. Yes, I know I usually don't say that to nobody else's sign, but you already know it's because I'm a Pisces that, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, all right? No offense. Okay, I could also be talking to a single mother here. There's something that you want to do, but you are worried about the support because of a child, or you have children. I'm just hearing fly. Allow your wings to do exactly what they were meant to do. When you don't use the power that you know you have, you eventually, I'm not going to say you lose it, but it becomes more dormant. Oh, I'm loving this message. I'm loving this vibe right now. I'm loving the energy. Okay, I really am. Something about feeling light is significant. Warm water, all right? I don't know if you are sitting in warm water or you're drinking hot tea. Okay, I'm also hearing the tea on you. There's a lot of people speaking about you. There's a lot of people that got their name in, they got your name in their mouth, okay? And it tastes so sweet. It tastes so good. It feels good to talk about you because unknowingly it's like a way of siphoning your energy, right? But you are definitely somebody that is protected. It's your purity, it's your light that protects you. It's very blinding. Okay, as my eye twitch, that's crazy. Okay, but I'm definitely getting the energy of like somebody just feel like, I'm getting single mother vibes. Or maybe you are a victim of, I ain't even gonna say a victim because I don't feel like a single mother is, being the child of a single mother put you in a victim mentality. Maybe that is something that we've unconsciously associated it with. Obviously, everybody always trying to look down on single mothers, but I don't understand when it takes two to tango. Like, what the fuck? And you can't talk about, oh, they should have chose better. Everybody got to choose to become. Nobody's choices is 100% something that they agree with that they should have did. When in the eyes of consciousness, you just are. And you just supposed to be. I think, I just had a realization. We walk through life to try to become close to consciousness or ascend, when that's another form of looking at just being outside of yourself. What do you mean by ascension? Just food for thought, okay? I'm just, asking questions because, like I said, I just thought about this. Ascension, it means to be rising or a high vibration, or rising in general, going up. But everything that go up must come down eventually. Life is like a paradox. If you try to make sense out of things, it really won't make sense because there's always something that contradicts it. It's helping me really understand I am who I am and what I am. I think that's a saying from the Bible. But if you really think about that, somebody asks God, I don't know if they asked, I'm just getting the energy of wanting to recognize what it is. And they said, I am what I am. I'm sure some of y'all know, listen, I grew up in church, but baby, listen, I identify with God in a totally different way from what I was taught. And everybody's way is different. You see all this light behind this girl? Okay, the daughter of coins. Your money is good. Your currency is good. Why are you not embodying it? Why are you seeing it outside of yourself? Okay. Something about your voice is significant as well. I always talk about that. Or I feel like spirit is just trying to reiterate that the power is in the tongue. You say what go. I've been saying that the whole time. But back to the I am, it just means that I am everything or I'm nothing. Either way, I'm involved. Literally. Okay. Let's see what else the cards got to say. How many minutes? Ooh, I was trying to make a 17-minute video, but so I kind of got the energy. Like, I want to spread some love today. I just do. I don't know. Okay, you could definitely be that type of person. I appreciate y'all. If y'all looking for anything, I'm in the description box. Okay, I am still doing the raffle. I feel like I want to start doing it more often instead of just the schedule that I have it on. I don't know. I just feel like I do. Okay, something about all pink is significant. Somebody could have a home that's all pink. Okay, everything pink. The pots, the pans. Ooh. The light so bright, I didn't even realize I was ashy. Okay, I'm getting off of that. The things that usually, that you, like, I'm not saying we shouldn't care about our skin being moisturized, but that's not even the point of this video. The point is the message that I'm trying to convey, right? But it's like realizing the bigger picture. You see what I'm saying? Like you're not even paying attention to the small things, or it's like making something else the focus. Okay, and I'm not even gonna lie. This lotion that I'm putting on my hands just changed the vibe. I almost feel like I purposely added someone else's energy. Okay, because obviously I didn't make that lotion. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of clouded my judgment a little bit. Okay, so it's reminding me of, like, stay focused on what you want and not allow other people's projections or obsession with your life going a certain way to stop your life from going the way that you want it to go. You want it to flow. It definitely put me in a confused state, all right? And I completely lost track of what I was even talking about. Okay, but I was talking about all pink everything. Decor could be significant, or something about a solid color. Okay, this could even be purple. I'm also getting like a sky blue, a light color blue. Okay, this could even be in regards to some sort of nursery here, or you're decorating something. I'm feeling very decorated. This could even be you. Fashion, a fashion statement. All right, hats could be significant. All right, locks could be significant. Look, light blue. That's crazy. I didn't even realize that card was right there. And it's the Four of Cups. Okay, and she got plants growing on the walls. Okay, the way the I'm sitting in this phone is elevated, I could barely see, but I'm definitely feeling the vibe of this sun shining in here. No lie. Okay, something about carrying a pocket knife could be significant as well. All right, or realizing that your tongue is a true sword. It could be the sword of truth, or it can be the sword that cuts itself, is what I heard. All right, so something about cutting could be significant. Okay, suicidal thoughts. Okay, this is going into a whole nother. Somebody here could be reflecting on who they used to be. All right, that's a side note, because I feel like overall this is a really beautiful message. Okay, and if you are currently going through something like that, get help. Okay, I'm hearing help is not something about help not being accessible. All right, somebody could have tried to get some type of help. You got another sword. The sword is balancing things out with judgment here. I'm also getting this energy of you will be vindicated. Somebody did something to you. They could have took your innocence. Okay, with this Emperor, I see two people, a child and a man. Okay, with two cups. I'm hearing a cup for me and a cup for you. This could be a father, but I'm definitely getting inner child. Back to this single mother. Somebody here could have been raised by a single mother, and you wanted to boss yourself up out of that situation, and it's not that you didn't, okay? But it's almost like you want to disassociate with that life. You want to disassociate with not having enough, with poverty, or disassociate. And I get that. But why? In what way are you trying to do that? Is it harming you and others around you? Is it something you just want to run from without necessarily dealing with? Because like I said, currency is within. It has nothing to do with material success. Material success is just an addition to who you are. You are abundance, therefore you receive abundance. You are success, therefore you receive it. It's not when I attain this, then I'll be successful. When I attain this, then I'll be free. Perspective is weighing heavy in this reading. Spirit told me to take both of these cards, and they also are major arcanas. Okay, this person is also balancing himself or herself on one feet. So something about dancing, ballet here. Okay, I'm also picking up on a masculine here who presents as feminine, but I'm hearing I like pussy. Listen, I ain't judging, okay, but I just get this sense of embracing who you are. All right, because when you embrace who you are, that's when your tribe come. People who actually resonate with you, people who have things in common with you without trauma bonding, people who like you for who you are because you're being you. When you pretend or you try to be something that does not resonate with your spirit, you're gonna always have strife. You want to know why you feel some type of way about being poor? Because you don't resonate with it. And you sitting in the energy that you don't resonate just because you let somebody else tell you that material gain is what separates you from being wealthy or not. You so indoctrinated with thinking that money is the way to freedom, but so many people with money killing themselves, ODing on drugs, sprung out. They just have more access to do whatever it is that was keeping them in that sunken place in the first place. I'm going to get one more of these cards, and then I'm going to pick the little ones and see what come out. Okay. The Fool with the Two of Wands. Do that shit, all right? Only you can be the judge of you. That's between you and your spirit team. And don't forget that at the end of the day, your spirit team is just there to help guide you in this space that you are in. You still can tell them whether or not you want the help. You still can not invite them in certain saying, this is your life, this is your world. They're just the help, okay? Help don't mean do it for you. We can't always depend on outside sources, when in reality, we command those outside sources. Ooh, the Tower card. Sudden changes, sudden upheaval, sudden awakenings. We've been talking about the devil energy this whole time. Material gains, material success. It's a part of you, but it's not you. Nobody wants to associate themselves with the devil card in the tarot, but everybody wants material gains and success. You see how contradicting that is? I said I'm going to get one more card. Then you got the Dart of Knives, bitch. She ain't playing. She got the long knife in her hand and 2 behind her back. Don't try me, bitch. And she got on this red dress. Hair done, looks so elegant, but is a fierce warrior at heart. She's both beautiful and dangerous. I love this energy. I saw this earlier. 2 people outside dancing while the sun is either rising or setting outside of the beautiful ocean, dancing with the wind, moving like the water. Okay, something about stones is significant. I'm also hearing elegance. All right, being in suspense and allowing yourself to feel the rush of your blood being pulled in a different direction. It's like a challenge to your body, but you are molding with it because you are a star. You embody all powers. You can exist in different realms, experience different facets of life. That's owed to you. That is you. Okay. Let me get some of these. The sun is moving away from me. Why? As I talk about the sun rising and setting, it's like I can feel it. I can see it moving right now behind the trees. And you can see, you know, the difference in the light, okay? Hot air balloon, balance, lifting, uplifting, freedom, flow, going with the flow, rising above, not resisting. Okay, ascension. These are all the words I done named. You're defying gravity, baby. You could be a Leo, okay? The number 8 could be significant to you. Stability. That's one thing me and these cards have a disagreement about. They just like to be everywhere. Like, they don't like to be contained. And you see what Spirit just did, though? Okay, 2 points. I see flamingos and the broken heart with Jack and Diane. Someone's name could be Diane, Diana. Okay, you weren't meant to be contained. You were meant to be free. So free yourself, because the only thing that's keeping you in those shackles is your mind. And I feel like I should just end the reading right there. The only thing keeping you in those shackles is your mind, baby. I want to say baby girl as if someone's ancestor, specifically a father figure or a masculine energy. It's there. This could even be the masculine energy that I mentioned in that love reading, where it's like this energy that's meant, it's like a past life lover that agreed to stay in spirit until you got to a certain level of ascension in your life for them to come down and become one with a physical person here that also reached a certain level of their spiritual life. Okay, your soulmate was never meant to be fixed. It can come through anything or anyone. Okay, I'm being led to say that. Take it how it resonates, all right? But I really love and appreciate y'all. Thank you for your likes, comments, shares, and subscriptions. Thank you for your donations. Shout out to the members of this channel, because as you know, as a member, I got it there that it's simply to help, you know what I'm saying, as a donation, and because you love me. That's what it's called. But as a token to give back, I do enter you into the raffle 7 times, and for every month that you are a member, you are enter 7 more times. Okay. You got chess, strategy, planning, okay, a grand design. All right, something was meant. It's meant to be this way. It's meant to sway this way. You are meant to be free. Nothing is fixed. You could definitely be you could be a fixed sign, but I'm getting the opposite of that, okay? I'm also seeing goldfish or something about fish. You are protected, okay? And it's time. It's time for action, baby. Things are fast tracked to unfold quickly and smoothly. And ain't not a motherfucker in the world, in no world, can stop that, because it's protected. The only person that got power over this change is you. So it's time for you to really embody what it means to be a God. Point blank, period. I'm talking about fixed signs, and here come the earth sign coming out. Somebody could really feel trapped, because it's like you're getting all this good information, but you're finding resistance to applying it. And that is it. Don't resist. Hear it, resonate with it, and just let it be. When you focus on the fact that you're not where you're trying to be, that's what make you not where you're trying to be. But if you hear the information, it's like your food, right? When you eat it, it's in a whole different state. Imagine your body trying to over process how to process it before you even eat it. When you eat it, it becomes you, and everything just falls into place. I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. And I'll see y'all on the next video. Peace.